let's do the
True.
draft. Can you set the draft up for us a little bit?
The draft, each one of us draft 3 picks in a sequential order.
Yes.
And this week's topic is worst things that can happen on a hunt.
Okay. Carter went first last time.
With my
You
original
want me to go
ideas.
first? Okay.
Clockwise.
Sounds good. All right. My 1-1. First worst thing that can happen on a hunt.
Is this your third worst or first worst?
This is my worst.
Oh,
First worst.
the worst. Okay.
Well, you'd want to draft in order because you know,
Best pick first.
yeah, then you would,
Oh, okay.
who you could draft
Caleb
next
Williams.
after me.
Yeah.
Right.
Sports.
All right. Worst thing that can happen on a hunt. Get shot.
Why?
Well, because if you don't die,
There's no hunt.
then you're going to be really f***ed up somehow, some way. So, yeah, the hunt's over. In whichever fashion you get shot, the hunt is done.
Yeah.
And that would really suck, dude. It would really, really suck. Horror stories.
That would suck.
That would suck really bad. So that's my 1-1 for the draft of worst things that can happen on it. That's why I asked you before we started this, like, how bad are we going?
No, yeah. I mean,
'Cause
someone could
that's the
die.
worst.
Someone could die,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But okay.
That's the
So-
worst. That might open up the floodgates as
I
to
think-
how far this could go.
I
but
think I'm gonna have a water theme to mine.
yeah, that would okay.
Okay. So you unload your boat, you're getting going. There's a bunch of people at the ramp, right? Where it's like it's public, you're rearing to go. We gotta go, go.
Mm-hmm.
You start that motor up, you're going, you pull up to the shoreline, whatever, motor dies. You ain't starting that bitch. Nothing's happening. No amount of ether, nothing. Not going. That is the worst thing.
Yeah, that sucks.
That
That
is by
sucks.
far my worst. Where you're like
Yeah.
geared up, ready to go. You get everything in the water, ready to go. You get your waders on. You put the boat in the water. You're slipping on the boat ramp, everything, and then all of a sudden,
Mm-hmm.
you're
Yeah, I've been there. Me and Connor have been at the boat launch,
it's the worst.
sitting there, and remember when his motor was arcing and it was sparking all over the place, his battery?
Yep.
Yeah, we met early at a boat launch and got all of our shit put in the boat launch, paid to park already.
That's
got
the
boat,
worst,
Got the
dude.
boat in the water, started up, and the motor's going zerp, 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 just arcing, dude.
You have to clip that.
Zerp, zerp, zerp. Dude, motor arcing bad. The battery arcing bad. And no hunt. No hunt for us that day. We went to breakfast. It sucked.
Ugh.
That is the worst. That sucks.
Breakfast makes it a little bit better.
It did, yeah. All right, go ahead, Carter.
So, Cal, yours was someone got shot.
Yeah,
Joey, yours, boat not working.
yeah.
My worst would be if 2 people got shot. Because that's worse
No.
than one.
Nope. Nope, not a valid
You're
draft.
worthless,
Not a valid
dude.
draft. Go ahead
That's
with your next choice.
Absolute dog shit.
Did you write anything down,
Yes,
Carter? All
yes.
right, next.
It's a good point.
Go ahead, next.
Trash, dude.
My next
Trash, you
would be
rubbish.
more of a camera-focused one that has happened to me.
Okay.
If you forget your memory cards.
Suck at shooting.
Yeah, well, that happens too. But yeah, if you forget your memory cards at home, that really sucks. That happened
Yeah.
on a band hunt out in western Minnesota. That
Sucks.
Yeah, that was tough.
That sucks bad.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
great because there's not much you can do.
Or you could just hunt.
No.
Okay.
No.
You're just gonna sit there and click the shutter and
Yep,
no
nothing
SD
happens.
So
Yep.
is this, Joey, I just wanted to ask, is this worst thing that can happen on a hunt or worst thing that can happen on a photo shoot?
The worst thing that could happen on a photo shoot, not a hunt.
That's on a hunt. That happened on a hunt.
We'll give it to him.
Yeah, we will.
It counts.
All
We'll
right.
get one of those.
Okay.
Okay, my second one would be for us, we hunt a lot of cold weather. So very cold weather day. Over your waders.
Cold, very cold.
Over your waders.
Going in over.
Yeah. If you're going in over your waders when it's like the water should be freezing, it's like 30 degrees, 25 degrees. God, that sucks. It's not a guarantee, especially if you're willing to freeze your ass off like Joey continually seems to be. But a lot of the time in that situation, I mean, my recommendation would be your hunt's done for the day. If you don't want hypothermia or frostbite, your hunt's probably over at that moment.
Yeah, it's tough. But the one time that I didn't do it, well, I shouldn't say the one time.
I was going to say, I
It's
think I
happened
can
many
count
times.
on, I need both hands to count the amount of times I've seen you go over your waders.
And stayed hunting.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now most of those times aren't when it's like 20 degrees outside. It's like
One of
40.
them wasn't.
It's cold, but
At Jeff's pond, it wasn't.
it's cold, but it's not like
I've got a
you're gonna
Snapchat
die.
video that's hilarious. But
Over waders sucks though.
no, going water over the waders really hurts bad.
Very wet.
But the one time that happened to me, I did shoot a mallard band.
right.
So
Yeah.
it's like if I would have gone in and been
You also
a
had to
little,
show everyone your pee-pee. So
No, they were setting up deeks. They didn't even have to see my little pee-pee. My little turtle head poking back in inversion.
did you say, I'm not turtly enough for the turtle call?
Turtle.
Carter's never seen that movie. He thinks
No.
we're weird.
You ever seen Master of Disguise?
No.
Oh my.
no
God.
taste. No class.
You want the cheese buttercup? You want the cheese?
Oh, my sweet buttercup. Hello, buttercup. How are you?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh
you got
my
a
God.
little winner or some tiny nuts?
I'm upset.
Never?
No.
Dude.
That's unacceptable.
You want to see Mom TV?
22 kids go into the water. 17 kids come out of the water. The ice cream man, he takes the rest.
You want to see my arm?
You want to see my
TV?
arm, TV? I'll show you my arm, TV.
All right, sorry. My bad. Overwaiter
Anyway.
sucks. Okay.
Over the waders is really bad.
Next.
My next is when you forget to put the plug in your boat.
Yeah.
Now, that has happened more times
Then you'd like to admit?
Now, has it ever happened due to my fault? No, never. If it's my boat, my hunt, no. The plug has always been in the boat. There's no way you can think of a time that I put the plug in the boat.
There is one time I can think of.
Name it.
There's one time I can think of.
Name
It was
it.
your 14-foot John boat, and we put it in at a local lake. No plug in it. It was fine because we realized it before we left. So we
Oh,
pulled the
well,
boat
that's
back
different.
out,
That's
had
different.
to wait for it to drain, then put the plug in.
That's different.
But
No, so I've been on multiple hunts where we're loading
We've
the boat
left.
up and we've left and the plug is
Mhm.
not in the boat and we're driving out to the spot and we're like, oh my God, what in the world?
There is one other instance I can think of.
That is a morning ender.
where we left the boat launch and had to go back. We were at my parents' cabin. Remember we were up there with all the boys? And I backed you into the water.
My boat?
Nope, my dad's boat.
Oh, okay.
But you were the one that obviously was in the boat when I put it in the water and then pulled up to park the truck.
Mm.
And you did forget to put it
And
in.
that's my fault.
Well, I mean, I don't know. If I'm the one sitting in a boat that someone's backing me down the ramp, I guess I kind of think like I should check the plug.
Here's how I think
But
of it.
either way,
My boat, my responsibility.
I got you. Anyway, point being, we just turned around and then you came back and we drained it again. It was fine. It was only, we had left for like 10 seconds. And you were like, nope, no plug. We're going back. So, yeah, plug not in boat's bad.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, Carter.
For the casual no scouter myself, going out to your spot and there's no water. When last year there was water, that really sucks.
Should have used recent imagery.
That really sucks.
Should have used recent imagery, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. But that has happened multiple times out in those little sloughs
That's
out
not
in western
good.
Minnesota.
That's not good.
That will happen, yeah.
You will have that.
And it's just,
You should go check it.
well, I got a story. The first time I tried to bring Maddie out hunting, it was her and another friend that has never been out hunting. Went out to the spot where it was like chest height water. That time when we went out, it was about 3 feet of just mud. Two of us lost our waders in the mud. Had to pull them out. It was bad.
Oh,
It was really bad.
Damn.
so you just swim out, basically?
There was no water. It was just mud. So you just had to wade through the mud.
In your socks and pants.
Yep. It was,
Oh my God.
Oh, no, dude.
Yeah.
Really bad.
yeah.
Dude, you probably could have, like, backstroked it, though. Like, disperse all your weight just laying out.
That probably would have been smarter. Yeah. It was bad.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
I can just smell it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can smell that.
Yeah.
Still smells like it.
Duckweed.
That's why he smells like that, bro. Never got rid of the full smell.
Yeah.
And once you smelled yourself, you're like, well, I just got to look like this for the rest of my life. I smell like this.
Yep.
That makes so much
Exactly.
sense.
Yeah.
Why you look like that? Wow, that's incredible.
Lucky he still looks a little like Thomas the Train Engine. Unbelievable. All right.
So unbelievable.
Yeah. My last. Dude, I'm never going to stop saying it. It's just so ingrained in me. You can't stop it. So,
You just
Anyway.
got to think before you speak.
no. So,
Never.
last item on my draft list would be dog gets hurt. That
It's a bad one.
sucks, dude. No matter how they get hurt, no matter what the situation is, anytime a dog gets injured on a hunt, the hunt's done. Just sucks after that. No matter what, even if you try to stay out and people leave and hunt's over.
That's a really bad one.
Hurt dog sucks.
Yeah.
Or something wrong with your dog, you know, where you just don't, they're acting really fucking weird or, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's a bad day.
Because especially whoever you're with that has that dog, they're done for sure. Mentally, they're not there. They're checked out. They don't care anymore. So now, if you're a good friend, you're checked out. It's over.
Yeah, that's never good.
Yep.
Wow, that brings up a lot of really bad memories.
Dude, dogs are the most amazing thing
What's,
on a hunt, but they can also...
What's
if
one
you-
you're thinking of?
What's a moment I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
I mean, specifically, I can think of the day that we were hunting with Gavin in Nebraska, and Chance got hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, the hunt sucked after that. It was over. You know, like they left. They had to run him to the vet, and all I could think about is like Gavin has invested so much in those dogs, and when that happened, you're just like, I just want to hear if Chance is fine. We were texting him constantly till we got a word back that he was going to be okay. So
Yeah.
that's one specific event or, you know, situation.
God, there was just so many. I remember one. Riley was pretty young. I think it was right after I got that boat. So it's probably like 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2014. It was like -20 and the water hadn't froze yet. So like I think it was Connor and I. And we decided we weren't going to film. And then he's like, I should bring my camera anyway. And all of his batteries died because it was so cold.
Mm-hmm.
And Riley's stomach, or like that lower area right above her privates, was sitting on the boat after she retrieved 2 ducks.
Froze.
And it froze to the boat. And she was like screaming and like trying to like yank herself off of the boat. And it's like, dude, if you just calm down, I can get you off the boat. And so I took water or hot coffee or something, and I poured it on there, and then I was like slowly pushing her off of it. But at the same time, she was like yanking herself, and she took off a chunk of skin and hair on the boat. And I had to go put her in the truck. And she was fine. Like, after that happened, she was fine. Like, you could tell she wasn't bleeding. Or
you were
anything.
just thinking about her.
No, I was just, like, constantly just like, oh, my God, you poor thing.
Right.
And I was like, should I take her to the vet? It's Sunday morning. No vets are open. Blah, blah, blah. She's not bleeding. She's fine. Put her with a bunch of blankets in the back of the truck. She's totally cool. And she was fine. But it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, dude.
That was
Well,
the
that
worst
speaks to it
feeling.
right there. You were just worried as shit about her.
Yeah. But
So-
we did kill our ducks.
Yeah,
It was
but
it was a good day.
I know.
But
It's just like
I
that.
felt shitty.
Yeah, and it kind of just puts a big damper on the whole situation. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the worst things that can happen is like worrying or being scared for your dog.
Man, that just like shifted my entire. That just
Sorry,
like
man.
made me feel just trash my mood for the podcast.
That should speak to how shitty it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really shitty.
that sucks.
My third
Yeah,
is when you get checked by the DNR.
yeah, that sucks. That sucks for sure.
When you get checked by the MNDNR,
Yeah,
Because, man, they are just not nice. They're just not nice. I mean, I've ran into quite a few nice COs where they check you, they're in and out. But multiple times they check you at the worst or at the best time to shoot birds. They ruin your hunt. You get a ticket, something.
Yep.
You know, and my most hated DNR is, hey, you're trespassing. It's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. You get called in by a landowner or someone, some sort of indiscretion of who has the hunting rights. It's like, man, when you see those green jeans come out, you're just like, ugh.
Yeah, you've checked it 100 times. You know you're okay. You have permission. You have written permission some of the time. And then, yeah. No matter what, just anytime you see the DNR, you know, if you're hunting, get checked.
Your heart just drops.
Yeah, you just go through the whole checklist in your head before they even get to you. You're like, okay, I know I did this. I know I did this. I know. And you do that before you go on the hunt, you know? But it's just like getting pulled over by the police, even if you're doing everything you're supposed to do. You're like, what
You're
can
always
I possibly,
nervous. You're always nervous.
What can I have done, you know? Start doing the mental checklist.
And honestly, man, I've thought about it a lot. I feel like that would just be like the worst job.
Yeah, and
Just be the
you know
worst
what?
job,
You know what
man.
else?
You're always putting people on edge.
Bullshit to anybody who's like, well, if you're not doing anything wrong, then you shouldn't be worried about it. Bullshit, bro. That sucks, dude. Like, that's... I hate it when people are like, well, if the police pull you over and you were following the law, then you shouldn't be worried about anything. No, dude. Immediately, you're like, have I done anything wrong? Even if you're following every law.
Right.
You go through the whole checklist, so...
Right.
Anyway, that was a great one.
No, I hate getting checked by the DNR.
That's a good one.
Because, like, I always try to do everything legally. Always.
For sure.
Where it's like, I know we shouldn't be shooting too many birds. I know we shouldn't be shooting on someone's land that we shouldn't be. I know I should only have steel shot. I know I should only be blah, blah, blah. And then you get checked, and someone in your party didn't buy their state...
Had lead.
Didn't buy their state duck stamp.
Sure.
Or they had one low or high brass.
Sure.
Or low brass. They had one shell of low brass in their shit. And they're just like, oop, ticket. Oh, you don't have your plug in your gun? It just ruins the mood, dude.
Yeah.
Completely ruins the hunt. I hate it.
Even if everyone's got their stuff and they check everything and then they're like, all right, you guys are good to go. You're like, great. This was fun, man.
We're
Thanks
being
for coming."
watched.
Yeah.
We're being watched now.
Sucks.
Cool. We
Which
should
I
probably
know everyone's going to be like, well, if you weren't doing anything illegal, then it wouldn't be. Dude, stop.
Right.
It's not fun.
It's just not fun.
Yeah. All right, Carter.
For me, this has happened twice while hunting and twice while fishing.
Okay.
Losing your phone in the water.
That sucks.
It's bad.
That's really bad for sure.
Yeah. I've
That's
lost
the
it
worst.
down the ice hole twice.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yep. And
How?
then, well, it was in my sweatshirt pocket and knelt down to scoop out the holes after drilling them. Right down. Yeah.
Yep.
That's tough. And then twice hunting water. It was in my wader pocket.
Yeah.
Took them down to piss and it fell out in the water and never find
Yeah.
it.
I've
Yeah.
learned the hard way. The sweatshirt pocket, that's only for your hands, bud.
Yeah, it's not safe.
Just so you guys know. Yeah. Don't put shit in your sweatshirt pocket.
No.
The Joey pouch is not safe.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
No. You are not a marsupial.
That's for your hands.
Put nothing in there.
It's the only place. That's the only thing for.
Yeah.
You are not a koala or a kangaroo.
Yep.
Don't put shit in it.
Phone insurance was very worth it in high school. Very worth it.
Yeah, you should just stop buying sweatshirts, honestly.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Should just be smarter.
Yeah. I love it.
All right. Hey, guys, I don't know if you knew this, but this podcast is actually brought to you by First Light. And they come out with some unbelievable shit for waterfowl. And we have had the opportunity to bring our expertise into waterfowl, what little expertise we have, into making the gear even better. So
True.
when they come out with the new stuff, we say, I would add a little bit more to the forearm. I'd make the pockets a little more fleece line, something like that. We are able to do that, and it is the coolest thing in the world. So go and check out firstlight.com and find some of their waterfowl stuff because it is top tier.
Can they keep making more? It's
Can
going
you
to keep getting better, too.
Can you make it where your phone doesn't fall out of the sweatshirt pocket? Is that something you can right up to them.
Yeah,
they're
there's
they're just
zippers.
gonna put a tag on
They
the
have
inside
zippers.
that says "Do not leave any of your shit in here, Carter."
That's a good one. I would like that.
We'll have some custom made shit for you.
They say,
Perfect.
don't be quabby coda.
Yeah.
Warning signs on the front of your marsupial pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the end of the draft?
Let's go into the great debate.
Well, first,
yeah.
there is a poll on Instagram to say
Okay.
who won the draft.